Somebody asked me once, more than once, Brother Zach, what is the mark by which you recognize that God is blessing you? I said, for me, primarily it is this, that every day, and I say every day, I mean every day, He gives me light on some un-Christ-likeness in my life, that I can judge myself and cleanse myself and get rid of, and fulfill that command in 2 Corinthians 7:1. 2 Corinthians 7:1, let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and the spirit, and perfect holiness in the fear of God. The fear of God is not an Old Testament message. It began in the Old Testament. But 2 Corinthians 7:1 says we perfect holiness in the fear of God. And that is by cleansing ourselves. There is a cleansing that God does. That is when I've committed something wrong and I ask the Lord to forgive me. But when I've done that wrong thing and I ask the Lord to forgive me, then I must cleanse myself from that within me which made me do that wrong thing so that I don't do it again. That is cleansing myself. Supposing I discover that it was my pride that made me reply to somebody in a certain way and I've committed that sin. I ask the Lord to forgive me. But then I must judge myself and cleanse myself of that attitude so that it doesn't happen again. Otherwise, I'll keep on living like that, like the rest of Christendom. Babylonian Christendom is like that. They keep on doing the same thing. How do we know God is not blessing them? Because they're not getting light on that un-Christ-likeness every day. You see them 10 years later, they still get angry, they still lust after women, and they still watch internet pornography. They're not getting light on anything. They may be getting increment in their jobs, promotion in their jobs, like every other non-Christian and atheist gets promotion in their jobs. That's not the mark of God's blessing. This is the foolishness of Christians who think that if I'm prospering, God is blessing me. Do you know that every religion in the world teaches that? Not just Christianity. Every non-Christian religion which worships different gods, they say their God has made them prosperous. They even say their God has healed them when they go to some temple for some pilgrimage. It's not just Christians. But there's one thing that none of those gods can do. They cannot make them Christ-like. That is the blessing of, the unique blessing of Christianity.